Hey guys, so I'm here with Studio Series Ratchet. Now this is a big customization video. This is actually the Nest version. Yeah. So let's get to it. Don't mind my mess. I've been cleaning up. I'm gonna turn off the light. There we go. So this is a new way I'm going to be doing videos because I got my tripod. Now I think the mold is great. As you can see, I haven't completely finished it, but when it gets into vehicle mode, it's going to look great. Yeah, this is a great figure, and it goes along with my Dark of the Moon collection very well. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna raise this a bit. Alright. So the detail, right? So I'm gonna switch it back again. How I got this is through it was a Christmas gift. And in the movies, this middle one is like right here. For the paint, I got this kind of like lime green, and for the white, I originally was using this coconut milk looking paint, and then I switched over to, give me a second, let me grab it, to this. Yeah, it's supposed to go on paper, but you know, it doesn't come off as easily as this would. And see, like, see, that's easy. But I do have his weapon. It's right here. He actually did use this in Dark of the Moon. It's kind of hard to get in on my copy. There we go. So you could just have him like in the background. Like he did in that one scene when the Autobots come back. This likes to go back up, but you're supposed to have it down. For comparison, let me grab some. Now for this, this is unfortunate. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my Optimus Prime head actually came off. But here he is with the leader. This is a 3D printed gun. I think the scaling looks great. Here he is with my newest, or second newest, because this is my newest figure now. The G1 Legacy Optimus Prime. Here he is with Leadfoot, without all the weapons. They're in my container I have. But this looks great. I said Gred. What the heck? Here he is with Bumblebee. Let's do a Decepticon. Let me see. Alright, here he is with Dark of the Moon leader Megatron. Great figure. And his gun came. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is also 3D printed. I got it from China, which took way long. You can see how that works. Here he is with Soundwave. Alright. And posability is pretty good. He has a double hinge arms due to transformation. Let me take out his gun. You can go back that far if you move this out of the way. And yeah, but that's how it's supposed to stay, like this, which I'm not a big fan of. Now, transformation is actually very nice. And it's actually quite simple, so let me do that. Hold on, guys. I'm in an uncomfortable position really quick. So what I like to do first is the feet. So you can do that first. Let's move it out of the way. And then the feet, you want to undo that. And then I think it's like, no. I think, yeah, it's like this. You want to do that. It's actually my first Ratchet figure also. And look how straight I did that. If you guys see, I used some tape to help me with the straightness. And you just want to do this with the other side, so just do that. I don't think these tap together, but oh yeah. And then you want to unfold that. This part, I was planning on doing another layer of paint, but I never got to it. I just got this like a couple days ago, probably like the day before yesterday, I think. Also, you want to turn his head around. R.I.P. He died in number 4, if you guys forgot. Then you want to do that. Spin his, like, don't spin this, like the front part, but I want to spin this part, if that makes sense. See, like, some of the paint is coming off. Whew. Just untap that, flip that around, and then, oh, that's actually the first time it came off. Give me a second. Alright, so I got it. Now, this part is kind of weird in my point of view. There we go. Do 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 do. I didn't add the E4. Not just yet, because I want to get it like kind of very accurate. Before I add that. After I get this transformed, I'm gonna have get some others transformed, just to do some. Actually, I can do some Revenge of the Fallen comparisons, because I have my Constructicons all transformed into their vehicle modes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Great vehicle mode, in my point of view. I mean, in my opinion. Yeah, like, I got that super straight. I think it looks great. I find this side and this side almost perfectly even. This one's maybe a little bit lower, just the slightest, but It doesn't really matter. Give me a second. You can add his gun. And these holes, wherever you want. Now, I don't have the original Ratchet figure for Dark of the Moon. But when my uncle gave me some of the Transformers, I did find like a Ratchet door, if that makes sense. I think I actually have his Mech Tech buzzsaw somewhere in my bin. I'm not totally sure, but I could have it. Let me do just one Dark of the Moon comparison. Also, guys, just for your clarification, the Nest one looks like this, which I'm not a fan. I will be keeping the box just for the backdrop, though. I just wanted to say that while I'm grabbing the comparisons. Alright, so here is Dark of the Moon, Leadfoot, without the weapons and guns and crap. Yeah, let me take off his gun. I've noticed that this is kind of big, and this is kind of small for a deluxe. But I do like this scale, just by itself. Maybe this could be a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Here is Long Haul, Voyager, compared to a deluxe. Excuse me. Here is Skipjack, also a Voyager. But I don't know if this scaling is correct, because Studio Series scaling is awkward. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure. I kind of don't like how you can see his head. But I think this customization I did is great. Yeah, it's just super good in my opinion. It could be better, but I don't... Guys, I accidentally ended the video, but like I was saying, it could be better. I just don't have like good paints. I do plan on customizing this more, like adding the red on here. Like I think, like on the Studio Series, I think 16, the actual Dark of the Moon one, and I'm adding the E4. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video.